Good afternoon, family, friends, fans, and followers. Extreme Korean coming to you live from Bryant Park with the question of the day. Who are you going to vote for in the upcoming mayor's race? Let's hear and find out. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Extreme Korean, and I'm asking the question of the day. Who are you going to vote for in the upcoming mayor's race, and why? And can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Jorge Sanz, and I'll be supporting Eric Adams.
And is there any particular reason why you're supporting Mayor Adams?
I respect his leadership style, and he's all about public safety and cleaning up New York City.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
Vote for Mayor Adams.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your input. That's Extreme Korean with another New York minute, another New York story, and another New York vote for Mayor Adams. Good afternoon. Who are you going to vote for in the upcoming mayor's race, and why?
So I'm going to be voting for Zohran Mamdani. Reason why, I think he kind of represents more of the traditional values of the left that the Democratic Party really just has not shown lately. I think a lot of the reasons why Democrats just have not been very successful is because they continue to stay in the center of the political spectrum as opposed to moving very far to the left. This gives the right a lot of room to play with because they can keep moving further and further and further right. I think for once Zohran represents something further to the left, something different, and something that I think will ultimately be good for New York.
Do you feel that your candidate has the best chance of uniting New Yorkers?
I do think so, yeah. I think there's been a very surprising consensus. You know, I've heard a lot of good things from a lot of different people about him, so
is there,
I hope so.
I'm sorry for interrupting. Is there any specific policy that really attracts you to his campaign?
I would say the fact that he kind of identifies as a democratic socialist is very interesting. I myself am very interested in economics, and one thing that we've seen, you know, over the last 40 or 50 years in economics is that it's been very hegemonic across the world. You know, we've seen a very strong capitalism push. Not that that's necessarily the worst thing in the world, but we really haven't had the chance to experiment with other ideas too much. Of course, the first rebuttal to that is going to be, well, obviously communism, but we've seen a lot of that under authoritarian regimes. We haven't necessarily seen so much democratic socialist policies, and if you really think about it, there are a lot of socialist policies that are already in place in our society. Social Security would be one of them, you know. So it's not necessarily so much of a black and white thing. It's not like I expect him to implement some full communist regime or anything like that. I don't think that would be in everybody's benefit. But you know, just serving more of the spectrum and kind of looking at the different ideas that are out there and actually having empirical data with which to test them against is valuable.
Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you would like to add?
I think that was it. Thank you.
Well, thank you for being so gracious. Have an absolutely wonderful day.
You too.
Good afternoon, sir. Who are you going to vote for in the upcoming mayor's race, and why?
I'm going to vote for Mamdani. I think he's the only one who you know has progressive values, and I don't trust Cuomo because he has a lot of backers that are very rich, that are billionaire backers. Like Trump, very similar backers. So I don't really trust that he's going to be very good for the working people.
Is there any policies that really attract you to your candidate of choice?
I like his stance on education, that he represents, he wants to give teachers, empower teachers, and more of a dialogue with all of the people, the parents, and the administrators. Everyone should have a say, a vote, you know, in the process.
Do you think he's the best candidate to unify New York City?
I don't think New York City will ever be unified because the world is America is too polarized right now. But I think he will you know, get the backing of most New Yorkers, since we're a Democrat. You know, most New Yorkers are liberal and Democrat, so I think he will get everybody get most people behind him.
Right. Well, thank you, sir. Is there anything else we would like to add?
Nope.
Well, thank you for your input. I really
don't know if I answered it well. I don't know. You know, I mean,
it's your answer, and to me, it was amazing. It was straight to the point. It was concise, and you basically stated exactly why he's your candidate of choice. Thank you, sir, and you have an absolutely wonderful day.
All right. Okay.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Extreme Kareem, and I'm asking question of the day. Who are you going to vote for in the upcoming mayor's race, and why?
Hi, my name is Craig. I'm a native New Yorker. I live in the Bronx. I'm probably going to vote for Mondami. I was thinking that Adams is pretty much compromised. Cuomo is old news, and Curtis Lewa, I like him, but he's been around forever too. So I like the new energy of Mondami, something different. He's progressive, and I think it could be a good change for New Yorkers.
Sir, thank you so much. I appreciate your input, and have an absolutely wonderful day.
You too.
Good afternoon. Today I'm asking the question of the day. Who would you vote for mayor of New York City?
I guess we'll vote for Mondani.
And why would you?
Because as an immigrant, I believe it would be like the best choice for me, and I've seen what's going on with New York City for the last years with Eric.
Do you believe? No worries.
Mayor.
Do you believe that Mamdani would unite New York City?
I want to believe so. I'm not sure about that.
Is there any specific policy that you like from Mamdani?
I believe the accessibility he's talking about, so I think it would be very, very useful.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
Like to add, they definitely have to do something with the subway, with the safety, and I believe the gun violence, but it's like the country problem.
Thank you so much for being so gracious. You have an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, sir. I'm asking the question of the day. Who are you going to vote for in the upcoming mayor's race, and why?
To be honest with you, it's kind of tough. I mean, I haven't really voted myself per se, so it's a little bit tough for me, just because I feel like whatever side it is that one chooses, there's just so much deception in morality and like message that it's like we all want the greater good, but the real question here is like how, or what do we have to get to the bottom of, so that way everyone can move in a positive direction that's not so in decline and in scarcity. We're one of the greatest countries in the world, and it does break my heart that yes, internationally, I mean, there's a lot of talk, and I'm not to say what it is, but it does hurt, being from here and hearing how other countries perceive us, so I think the real question is, what can we all get to the bottom of? I think.
Is there any candidate that piques your interest?
Yeah, so again, to be honest, again, I can't put my finger on which candidate per se, because I have in my own life, how can I tell you? I've cited, if that makes sense, in different, political spectrums, but I feel like even if I were to give an answer, it's like, but then what? I think, and that's why, to be honest with you, I can't really tell you.
What do you think is the most important issues that New York City is facing, from your perspective?
From my perspective, I think humanitarianism, but in many spectrums, as in homelessness maybe. And I don't know when or the actual statistic where it comes from, but I hear that 1 in 8 veterans are homeless across the whole country. So my question is, if we're one of the wealthiest, people or countries per se, why can't we have an aid that even those that maybe are disabled or are not able to get employed, that they can have some means of decency? That's just really, I think that's what I really think is the problem, is that decency in New York City has kind of diminished. It's been less and less and less, and I think the unity that New Yorkers used to have, it's kind of been going away, and it's sad, because it's just everyone. It's not just one person, or one demographic. Everyone's feeling the same consequences of the same things.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. Have an absolutely wonderful day. And once again, thank you. Good afternoon. I'm asking the question of the day. Who would you vote for in the upcoming mayor's race and why?
Downey, only because I feel like he relates more to the younger demographic. When he does you and also how you learn about what's political talk. That's what I have to say.
Is there anything else you would like to add, sir?
No. I actually don't have no answers.
Well, thank you for being so gracious. I really appreciate it and have an absolutely wonderful day. Good afternoon, sir. Who are you going to vote for in the mayor's race and why?
Blundell, me gusta. Es lo mejor que hay por ahora.
Yeah. He's saying that he likes Cuomo. He's the best that we have at the moment. Algo más, señor.
Eso es todo.
That's all he has to say. Listen, let's see and find out. Gracias, te agradezco. Thank you, I appreciate it. Have a great day. Tenga un día maravilloso.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir. Who are you going to vote for in the upcoming race for mayor?
Nobody.
Is there a reason why you're voting for nobody?
I'm somebody.
So there's no one that piques your interest?
No.
Wow, buddy. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Peace to the Middle East.
I appreciate it. You take care. You have an absolutely wonderful day.
You too.